Hey, I'm here to talk to you today about stress, anxiety, and tension. Yeah. Are those three words that you're familiar with? Maybe those words are things that you would really like to have less of. And I know that those are common words that we throw into Google searches, especially after coming back from a doctor's appointment or thinking about our day when we're trying to look for what is the next goal. Well, I would like to have less stress. That's great. I think we all want less stress. We all want less anxiety. We all want less tension. But the truth is, we live in a busy world, in a busy space, where even the most self-regulated, self-aware person is going to come up against times that are stressful, times when you feel anxious, and times when you just have a lot of tension. Have you ever considered hypnosis? Have you ever considered that hypnosis could be something that might help you in day-to-day life to reduce your stress, anxiety, or tension? Maybe it might even help you to have less insomnia, sleep better, more self-confidence. Hypnosis is pretty powerful. Why? Because we ultimately have total control over it. It's right here in our mind. And the truth is, we go in and out of hypnosis so often during the day that it's so familiar, it's so easy to take more control over, to get your mind and your body to work in sync to give you exactly what you desire. So let me give you an example. Have you ever been driving in your car and been so absorbed in thought, whatever that thought is? Maybe you're resolving an argument with your partner or thinking about the items that you need to make dinner that night, and you simply drive right on past the exit that you were supposed to take. It's because your mind was preoccupied. You had gotten into a state of hypnosis and your conscious mind was no longer in control. Subconsciously, you were on autopilot because you knew the route, you knew where to go until you didn't. So that state of mindfulness where you're able to be absorbed in something like your thoughts and not being aware completely of what's around you is indeed a form of hypnosis. Perhaps sometimes you've been daydreaming. Now that is a beautiful display of hypnosis. So I want you to think for a second. I'm not talking stage hypnosis here. I'm actually talking about the hypnosis that our doctors and physicians and our medical journals are pointing to that can help reduce anxiety, manage pain, work in PTSD, the hypnosis that's now being prescribed for many people. Because we know that everyone has a mind and you carry within you the power to change behaviors, to change your own mind, and therefore to change your body. So let's talk about this a little, shall we? So my name is Christy, and I'm a professional hypnotist. I'm going to share with you a few quick ways that you can easily introduce hypnosis and hypnosis techniques to allow yourself to have a physiologic change in your body, a change that's going to be helpful, just by taking control of your mind, taking control of the thoughts that you have, and allowing the natural pharmacy in your brain to release the hormones that would be most useful for you, okay? So when we do this, we are decreasing the adrenaline that is pumping through our bodies when we're in a state of stress. Super useful if we want to run away from a tiger. Not super useful to have a bunch of adrenaline pumping through our veins if we just need to get a task done. The stress is not useful there. That hormone's not useful. When we have a lot of adrenaline, we also tend to have a lot of cortisol. And that adrenal hormone also is useful in the time and space that it needs to keep our sympathetic nervous system going, our fight and flight system. But we also need to balance that with rest and digest, and the hormones there are going to be serotonin, dopamine, and melatonin to help us rest and sleep, and oxytocin, which is so important in labor. And if we can find a way to increase our own endogenous, meaning our own pharmacy of endorphins to help with pain, whether it's headache or menstrual pain or childbirth pain or pain from a broken leg or fibromyalgia, what a gift that we have right in our own brains to help with our chemistry. So in this short course, over the course of the next day or so or weeks, whenever you watch the next series of videos, we are going to talk about breathing, progressive relaxation, visualization, anchoring, and then how to use those times when you are stressed for your own good, especially when you feel so stressed that you can't even get a handle around it for the moment. Okay, so let's get going, shall we?